Unite points out the independent review followed a formal grievance submitted by several CCU staff members under the GHA's Speak Up policy. It says in Parliament the minister indicated no members of staff had officially requested transfers or resigned due to the issues within the department. The union disputes this, claiming there were people who ultimately transferred or left the department and others who felt they had to consider resignation. Unite also raises the issue of a lack of staff training to carry out workplace investigations. It says despite an agreement on appropriate training for senior staff, it has yet to see a clear plan or meaningful timetable for its delivery. The union says staff must have confidence that concerns raised through the appropriate channels are taken seriously and lead to organizational improvement. It says it remains committed to engaging constructively with the GHA and the government, but that this cannot take place against a backdrop of inaccurate public statements. However, the government says constructive engagement must be based on accuracy and respect for agreed positions. It says in a joint statement last September, both the government and Unite acknowledged the professionalism and rigour of the CCU review process, while agreeing not to publish the report in full to protect the confidentiality of staff members. Number 6 says the joint statement also agreed the implementation route, saying this would be overseen by the GHA's Director of Workforce in consultation with Unite. The government says only a small number of staff have requested transfers, and that these have involved promotions or positive career development opportunities, adding one member of staff has retired and no staff have resigned. It says the minister's statement to Parliament was in response to opposition questions and based on information provided by the GHA. The government says the progress made so far was addressed in detail in writing in April, and that Unite has not responded to this. Given this, it says, the Director General and the Minister will host an open question and answer session for all affected staff.